Hi everyone, this is Aries from ileetarots. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to be from the 12th to the 18th of July 2021. You can go ahead and skip to your sun sign. The timestamps will be in the description box below. For my weekly readings, I usually encourage you just to watch your sun sign. However, if you feel the need to watch your rising sign or your moon sign, you can go ahead. All right, just practice discernment and you will know whether or not the reading resonates with you. Okay, so let's begin with Aries. Okay, so usually in my previous weekly readings, I usually do a main energy and then I pull two cards for every other signs. I'm not going to do that for this from this week and onwards. So we are going to just pull 3 cards for every astrological signs. Okay, all right, so we're going to start with Aries first. So Aries, what are the Aries so universe, what messages do you have for Aries when it comes to their weekly readings? What is it that you want them to know for the coming week from the 12th to the 18th of July 2021? Oh no, so it seems like there's a lot of message for you. I just don't know what it is yet, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so Aries, what messages will you be getting from universe? Okay, 2 of Pentacles, and you have Temperance and 10 of Pentacles. Straight away, this is something that you will be, hang on, let me push this aside. Straight away, you will be busy and you will have to, you're multitasking. You will be multitasking. You will be busy with certain things. I would say, I don't really feel that there's any budget going on, but it's more about taking care of your finances. And if you have a business, if you're running a business, it's also part of your schedule. Usually Temperance, I mean, if it's very different. Okay, here's how I read for you. This one should be your main energy, and this one is the supporting energy, meaning to say usually we have to see the main energy. It will be different if Temperance is here and 2 of Pentacles is here. Okay, I will explain later. Just give me a few more seconds. In other words, okay, Temperance is a card of balancing out, but it involves your body. It involves your alchemy, meaning to say it involves your mind, your spirituality, your physicality. Okay, so it's different if the Temperance is up here, because that it would mean that you have to, the things that you are running, like your businesses, your tasks, your project, you have to balance them out and make sure you don't tire yourself. Okay, but since it is down here, since it's up here, then it is about you juggling your own health and your money. Okay, there is an indication that family is involved. I don't really feel it's prominent, but somehow I feel the 10 of Pentacles here has something to do with your family. So this can mean perhaps it's your family business, or perhaps this is some sort of money that you are helping a family to handle or something like that. So this reading would make more sense if you are, let's say, if you're a banker or an insurance agent. Insurance agent will make a lot of sense because it has something to do with health even, right? In other words, for the coming week, you will be juggling, between your own physical health, your personal health, and also what makes you feel very secure about your money, your resources, your finances, your career. Okay, for some of you, I'm not sure if you have to choose between these two. To be honest, I don't really see it that way, because it's kind of like, okay, you have two pentacles here. So one pentacle is this, the temperance, your personal health. The other pentacle is this 10 of pentacles here. So they're both equally valuable to you. So I would say it's more of a juggling rather than deciding. Of course, it can mean deciding for some of you. Okay, this is a general reading, so but I'm just giving you that idea so that you know how to apply what I'm telling you here into your own life. In other words, for some of you, it can be a decision making kind of a week. For others of you, it is more about juggling between your health and your finances. Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell Aries? Three of Pentacles. So whatever it is building yourself. I would say building more of your personal growth, your self-value. Okay, because your 10 of Pentacles is here, meaning to say whatever it is that you are currently running, that you're currently juggling, it is pretty much very secure in itself. But of course, every money, no matter how much you are earning, you still need to know how to invest it, how to make the best of it, you know, and how to, let's say, maybe, what's the word, use it for a bigger purpose. Okay, so whatever it is that you're handling, know that it is very good for your personal growth. Okay, and it's, in other words, the coming week is going to be very, very, I would say, fruitful for you. All right. Okay, so Aries, that's all I have for you. I really hope this helps. I really hope this resonates. If this is where we part ways, I thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello Taurus. So now let's do your reading. Give me a few more seconds to shuffle the cards. Okay, so usually in my previous readings, I always group up the astrological signs based on the elements. For this one, it's going to be a bit different. All right, so what we are going to do, universe, what messages do you have for Taurus for the coming week from the 12th to the 18th of July 2021? So let's pull one main energy and pull two more cards for Taurus. So what's coming for them this coming week? All right, Five of Wands, Ace of Wands, Four of Cups. So there's going to be a bit of a struggle within you because, okay, Ace of Wands and Four of Cups here together, it's a very passive, and you know, it's kind of like, I want to rest, but at the same time, I know I have to do something. So that's where the struggle comes in. Meaning to say, it can be quite it can get tiring, exhausting, because you're trying to find that spark within yourself to break up from this Four of Cups energy. Now, Four of Cups energy is it's kind of like you want to be quiet, you want to rest, you want everyone to leave you alone. Okay, but you know that deep down, you know you have to do something, right? So you'll be struggling with this energy throughout the week. Okay, so let's see, what advice do we have for you? Okay, so High Priestess. Now, High Priestess is a very intelligent in a way that High Priestess is, yes, it's our intuition, it is our higher self. But here I feel it's not about you finding the answers from within. I feel this is more of a time, I wanted to say reflection for some reason, and usually we do not read reflection with High Priestess. It usually has to be like maybe Hermit. But somehow I feel there's a very strong sense of reflection here. Let me try to figure out what this reflection is about. I don't know why it keeps the word reflection is screaming in my head, is screaming in my heart. I don't know what that means. Okay, let me pull one more card. Seven of Wands. Okay, in other words, there's, let me check something. Let me dim down the light for a while. Okay, so at least you guys have a better view of the cards. Okay, I want to double check on something. Universe, is there anything that will be troubling them? Six of Swords. So this one is more about how you feel about yourself, the energy that you will, sometimes there are just some days where we just feel we don't like it. It's that I'm just not up for it. There are days where I just feel sad and I just want to just forget everything. So this coming week is more of that for you. And why High Priestess is here is because there is some trouble. There is some, not resistance, it's just a bit like, it's kind of like fuzzy feeling, like those TV static. I'm not sure what's going on with my kids behind outside my room. Anyway, so you have to try to quiet that energy, try to quiet your mind even. So for some of you, it will explain why Four of Cups here, because for this tarot deck, this person here actually looks like they're meditating. So in other words, for the coming week, for whatever it is that is troubling you, and there is very likely coming from some sort of an argument with someone else, or it can be the aftermath of that argument. Okay, and sometimes how we will hang on to that energy about, if we disagree with someone, we have some sort of argument, and we tend to think about it. So it's that kind of energy that's troubling you, very likely. Okay, so you have to quiet your mind. You have to try meditation. Okay, and I would understand now why reflection is here. Perhaps there's some part of you that you're not happy with how what the other person said to you, or perhaps it is more about you understanding yourself as to why you responded that way, or you said whatever you said, or whatever happened. Okay, point is, this coming week, it is about you going into deep meditation, going into deep into some sort of a self journey, self-learning about yourself, and trying your best to overcome this very uncomfortable energy. It's not difficult, it's just a bit uncomfortable, I would say, when it comes to Five of Wands. Okay, and when you have the High Priestess as advice, when you have very nice cards, in a sense that this thing can be overcome. Okay, and know that no storms last forever. Okay. All right, Taurus, that's all I have for you. I hope this is enough for you. I hope that this reading will help you. Okay. All right, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so thank you so much. If this is where we part ways, thank you so much for your time, Taurus. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, Geminis. So we're going to go into a reading. In my previous weekly readings, what I usually do is I always pull one card for the main energy, and then I pull two cards for the signs that are related to the elementals. So for this one, it's going to be different. It's going to be just you and you alone. Okay. So universe, what messages do we have for Geminis from the 12th to the 18th of July 2021? One main energy for Geminis for the coming week, and tell us more about this. What's going to happen for Gemini? High Priestess, Seven of Cups, the Devil. Okay. There's something that will be troubling you. I'm not sure if this is going to happen the coming week, or if this is actually happening, because to me I feel the energy is a bit too strong for it to happen in the future, which is to happen in the coming week. It's more like to me I feel it's more of it is already happening, so you should be able to resonate with this reading. Okay, you should be able. Okay, if it's not, then it's not. Anyway, so there's something that's troubling you. There's some aspect in your life right now that is making you feel very confused, very overwhelmed sometimes, and you're unsure on what to do about it. And you keep on harping on it, you keep on thinking about it. This is a long shot, but I think for some of you, you are handling someone who is suffering from substance abuse or perhaps alcoholism. Okay, because devil does talk about substances, alcoholism, something that's addictive. Okay, and maybe for some of you, this is someone who's addicted to games. Okay, but point is, let me see what's this about. Let's tell me more about the Seven of Cups. Okay, so a lot of things coming in. What do you mean? Yep. Okay. So a lot of messages, a lot of last time there was one reading where I got these two combination, and it turned out to be a gossip. So perhaps there's some sort of gossip that kind of threw you overboard, and you're like, what? When did that happen? You know, that kind of feeling. And then you keep thinking about it, and it bothers you. So very likely, I mean, this is one possible way, isn't it? Tell me more about the devil. Nine of Cups. Why Nine of Cups? So this is really about another person. Okay. It's like this. Very likely the coming week, or maybe like I said, you guys already know what's happening. You will receive news, or you have received news, and you're very confused as to, should I believe it? Should I not believe it? What do I do with it? What do I do with this news? Okay, and that's why you're harping over it. And like I said, for some of you, it could be something to do with alcoholism, very likely. And so your only, I guess your only way out from this is just for you to listen to yourself, you know, whether or not you want to listen to this gossip. And I guess most importantly, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to ignore it? Are you going to confront the person or confront the person who told you this news? It is, I don't think it's about questioning your loyalty, and I'm not even sure what's your connection with the person that is inside this gossip or inside this news or related to this news. Perhaps it's just about you asking yourself, what and who do you believe in? Very likely, you know what's going on. Very likely. High Priestess is a very, very smart person. If we were to talk about a person who embodies the High Priestess, actually, High Priestess is a very, very knowledgeable, a very, very intelligent person. Okay, but you know, people sometimes they connect intelligence as someone who, you know, academically wise, and there are different kinds of intelligence, right? So High Priestess, they just have this knowing. You know, that's why they're High Priestess. Their intuition. There are all the kinds of clairs that you can connect to, that you can that you know, right? I don't know why. I just feel like I have this inkling, I have this urge to ask you to listen to yourself, because the answer is within you. Of course, it is High Priestess. High Priestess card is that way. But I feel there's nothing more I can give you other than helping you realize that you are High Priestess. Okay, and you should believe in yourself, believe in your gut feeling, believe in, you know, trust yourself enough to see if the person that's sending you this news is trustable, or if the person involved in this news or in this gossip or whatever is as they describe. Okay, you can look at the facts. There's no problem with that, because High Priestess, she's more than just intuition. Like I said, she's intelligent. I tell you, she's really intelligent. Okay, and I believe you are too. Okay, Gemini, there's nothing more I can tell you. Otherwise, I'm just keep going and going about you being intelligent and all that. Just believe in yourself, okay? So Geminis, if this is where we part ways, I really hope this reading has helped you, and I will see you next video. Bye. Hello Cancers, so let's go into your reading. So it's going to be different from the previous weekly readings. I'm going to be pulling 3 cards for you. We will pull 1 card for your main energy, and then we'll pull another 2 cards to see how it supports that energy. Okay, so universe, what are the messages that you have for Cancers? What's coming for them for the coming week, 12th to the 18th of July 2021, Cancer. Okay, Judgment, the Fool, Hierophant, all major arcanas. Okay, all right, I have to pull a few more cards to see which one. I want to pull one for Judgment first. I mean, I have this inkling that you will be judging something or judging someone. I just that it's not, to be honest, not really in a good way. I mean, yes, I know judging people is not good. I'm trying to say something like maybe perhaps it's more about like assessment or review. But this one is definitely you are very angry or upset with someone. Let me see what the Fool is. Knight of Pentacles. One more. The Hierophant. To me, this is leaning towards someone who may be in the same working place as you, that is not pulling their weight. So you are a bit upset with them. Because they're kind of slow. They take too much time, just taking their time because no one's straightening them out. So very likely you will be that person to tell them to buck up. Willing to bet this is someone in the workplace. I won't be surprised if some of you are critical towards an organization or a company. Okay, can be against the school even. All right. It's like this. Hierophant can represent anything that has structure, order, organization. So that includes school, universities, corporates, organizations, and even a household. Household as in they have grandfather, grandparents, parents, and children. It can even represent government. Okay, point is there is structure and order within that space. Okay, and to me, I feel that the order has been upset. There's something that is troubling the structure and order due to someone else. Okay, and very likely you will be the person. I don't know if you will actually confront them, but I know you're very upset with them. Okay, so should I pull one card to see if you should confront them? Universe, what do you think they should do? What's your advice for them, universe? Let's do that. What's your advice for Cancers? Six of Cups. Whoops. Six of Cups is definitely not a confrontational kind of advice. If anything, you can always talk to this person. Very likely, perhaps because sometimes it's not that this person is taking things for granted, or if they're like trying to take advantage. It's perhaps because no one has told them, hey, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, and they will be like, oh, I didn't know this, no one told me before. So you can always use that soft approach first. Okay, and I think you can definitely get what you want here. Okay, very straightforward reading for you, Cancers. I'm just trying to feel if there's anything else. Okay, there's nothing else. All right, so Cancer, that's all I have for you. I really hope this reading helps you, and if this is where we part ways, thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, Leos. So let's go straight into your reading. Okay, so this is going to be different than the previous formats. Whoops. Okay, so a lot of things they want to tell you. The universe wants to tell you. So I'm going to be pulling 3 cards for you. 1 card for the main energy, and then we'll see the 2 supporting energies. Okay, so universe, what messages do you have for Leos when it comes to the coming week from the 12th to the 18th of July 2021? Okay, what messages do you have for Leos? Okay, 2 cards. Alright, so Leos, you have High Priestess, you have the Moon, And you have the World. Okay. All major arcanas. Are you worried about what's going on with the world? Tell me about High Priestess. Tell me about the Moon. Tell me about the world. Tell me about the world. Okay, so all major arcanas except one. Because usually when we talk about major arcanas, it usually is within you or more like you, okay? Okay, I need an anchorage. Hang on. What's this about? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. I feel that you are more worried about what's to come, what's going to happen, and it's like, where are we right now? What's going to happen? Based on the past evidence and the trends and the patterns that's going on, will we be able to go back to the norm? Will we be able to go back to how we once were? This can be related to COVID. It doesn't have to be honest. It's just that you are wondering about something that's bigger than me, bigger than you, bigger than your family, the society. It's in a way, you are trying to see things in a more collective, in a collective space, okay? And you're wondering if there's going to be a new, I want to say a new era for all of us, okay? And you're wondering where this new hope, where this new beginning is going to come forth. But for now, everything looks so bleak. Everything looks so hopeless. But you still have a lot of love to this world. I know that you have a lot of care and love to give, okay? And you will not give up on humanity. You will not give up on the world. You will not give up on Mother Nature, okay? It's more of, I can see your concern, okay? And you wonder if things are going to change. I cannot give you that answer, to be really honest, because I have done COVID readings. I have done updates. End of the day, tarot can only show you the trajectory of what's to happen based on the actions, based on the energies of what we are doing today. For example, if everyone were to practice wearing face masks properly and practice social distance, then and adhere to all the SOPs, then for sure we'll be able to overcome this pandemic faster than if people were to just run around and do whatever they want and they wear their masks below their nose, right? So you just do what you can, okay? You are Leo. You are a leader. You're meant to lead. You're meant to inspire other people. So use your best ability, use your best what's the word, influence power, your best power of influence to educate people, to give them hope, and to work together. Yeah. Okay, so universe, do you have one more any last message for Leos, or anything you want Leos to know? Five of Wands. Why? What is it that you're doubting yourself, Leo? One more. The isolation is getting to you, isn't it? Yeah, the isolation, the having to be away from people and having to, it's like, I mean, I understand. Even I am feeling the effects. But we do what we can. Okay? Very likely for the coming week. I'm not sure if you're feeling this right now, to be honest. But very likely for the coming week, it's going to hit you a bit harder. But try not to let the external factors affect how you feel about humanity, how you feel about Mother Nature, how you feel you want to help and you want to make things better. Okay? Hello Virgos. So let's go into your weekly reading. It's going to be different than the ones that I have done previously. So now I'm going to pull 3 cards just for you, Virgos. So universe, whoops. Okay, universe, what messages do you have for Virgos for the coming week from the 12th to the 18th of July 2021? Virgos, okay. So main energy, and then 2 supporting energies to show more about your week. Okay, 9 of Swords. Okay, wait. So this was meant to be reversed. Okay, usually I don't read reversals. Yeah, I usually don't read reversals unless that card happens to be reversed. Because yeah. So you're quite, I wouldn't say in a mess, but very likely being affected. I feel it's more of you wanting to be this Queen of Pentacles. So very likely you have this target, you have this aim that you want to achieve. And because, you want to achieve this goal. But I think you're a bit overwhelmed. You're a bit confused perhaps as to how can I reach this stage. And because of that, it brings you a lot of anxiety. It brings you a lot of stress. It brings you just feeling not so good about yourself, to be really honest. Okay, so tell me, what is this Queen of Pentacles here? For some of you, this is affected by someone else, but let me double check this for you. Show me more about this Queen of Pentacles. Show me more about this 7 of Cups. Show me more about the 9 of Swords. So what is your advice for Virgos about this? Another reverse card. What is it? Tell me more about this 3 of Wands. I think this is something that you've been waiting for quite some time. And to me, 3 of Wands reversed. And I'm not really a person who reads reversals. But what I can feel from here is like you've waited for something for a long time, but now you decided, you know what, I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait or be impatient. Okay? So instead, you want to not be the person to sit back and relax. You want to be the person to move forward. You want to see results as soon as possible. You want to take action. But to me, number one, I don't really see you have that energy in terms of, okay, I want to go get it. To me, I see that, perhaps that's what's scaring you, okay? Because it is out of your character. It is out of your, it is not your energy. It is not how you would actually see yourself to be. And it scares you. It really, really scares you. I have 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords reverse, 7 of Cups. Even the High Priestess does indicate that you need to calm down. You need to not let this 9 of Swords, not let this anxiety, not let this fear get the best of you. Okay? For some of you, everything that is or will happen for you for the coming week revolves around this Queen of Pentacles, where it can either be you want to achieve a high status, or it can be another person. Whatever this Queen of Pentacles is to you, it is very daunting, it is very scary, and I want to say in a sense it does cripple you. Like you're not wanting, it's like, I know I have to do this, I cannot wait any longer, but at the same time I'm so scared. Okay? And you shouldn't wait. You should find that courage within. Okay? And hope for the best. Okay? I'm not sure who this person is to you. Okay? I mean, I can pull, but I don't want to, because otherwise, when we narrow too much of general readings like this, initially maybe 100% of you can resonate, but the more I try to narrow it down, it may only resonate to 80%, 70%, 60%. Okay? So it's best that we just leave general readings as general readings. I feel it's more about you wanting to find out, the end result. Wanting to know the end game, or what is the outcome. So rather than you sitting there and thinking, okay, what's going to happen? No, but no one is giving you the answer. So you wanting to know, you go and ask for it, but at the same time it scares you. And just let things be. In other words, it's better for you to know the answer, even though it may not be to your liking, to your favor, but at the very least, you know the answer. Okay? It may hurt. If you get something that's unfavorable, then yes, it may hurt. It may hurt, but it will not last forever, right? At the very least, you're free. You're free from, wanting to know the answer. Okay? Okay, so Virgos, that's all I have for you for your weekly reading. I really hope this reading helps. If this is where we part ways, I thank you for your time. I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hello Libra. So let's now go straight into your reading. So this is going to be different than my previous formats of the weekly reading. So now we just pull 3 cards just for you. So universe, what messages do you have for Libras for the coming week from the 12th to the 18th of July 2021? Libras for the coming week, 12th to the 18th of July 2021. Okay. So we have 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and 7 of Cups. Let me pull another card for you. Yeah, I kind of get it, but I just wanted confirmation because, well, Ten of Swords, Seven of Cups. To me, these two are not very easy and easy energies, and they're not they're quite difficult. But because your main energy here is the Three of Pentacles, then I would say that this coming week, I think things are going to be kind of hectic, chaotic, and I think, I don't know why it feels like messy, but it's also because you are doing something. You will be doing something. I cannot pinpoint where the problem is as to what leads to Seven of Cups and Ten of Swords, but I guess at best guess for these current four energies, I would say probably just a lot of things to handle. Okay, you have the King of Wands for the I pulled one card for these two, right? So you have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, to me, it is always the energy where your presence, your appearance is going to play a very big part in what it is that you do. So if you are, let's say you are an influencer, or if you have a YouTube channel, or if you're a public figure, or if you're quite prominent in a society, in a community, then this energy should resonate with you. Okay, it's kind of like people can see you, people can feel your presence, and in a way you do inspire other people. Okay, so now let's try to find out where this Ten of Swords and this Seven of Cups come from. Okay, but otherwise things are going very good for you, because Three of Pentacles to me is always a card about improvement, or at the very least you know that you are on the right track. Okay, so Three of Swords, sorry, Ten of Swords. Why is Ten of Swords here? Why is Seven of Cups here? So okay, so here we can see that you will be bombarded with a lot of things that would make you feel very bounded to something. So it can be a schedule, it can be a certain project that has been haunting you for quite some time, it can be you are holding on to something, that's definite. So let me see if there's any, if I can. So universe, what is this thing that is making them feel constricted? King of Cups. So this is about another person. All right, so what's the significance of this person? The Lovers. So interesting. Okay, let me see this. Seven of Cups, you'll be, I guess you're confused over some sort of tower moment. Let's see what this tower moment is about. Something that you don't see coming. One more. Okay, so universe, okay, so I get that. I think I've pulled enough card for you. I won't pull anymore. Other than another advice for you, I don't see two people, so I don't think you are choosing or confused between a person. Okay, there's something that's holding you back in terms of your thoughts and your attachment to another person, which I believe is someone that you have feelings for. Okay, well, this part here, I think you're confused because there will be some sort of a tower moment happening. I don't think it's a big thing. I think because otherwise the tower energy should be here as your main energy, but your tower is somewhere beneath all those layers of You know, because in tarot, never mind. It's very difficult for me to explain. If the tower is in the main energy, I would say it's a big, huge thing. But to me, I feel perhaps this is just like maybe throughout the whole week. Maybe you find out or you realize something on Wednesday, on Thursday, and so on. So it's not really like the main idea. The main idea is that you are going to be overwhelmed with an energy. Either is going to be very likely related to this King of Cups and this Lovers here. Okay, I would say it's something that you will not see coming, to be really honest. You will not be prepared for it. Okay, I really don't think it's between two people. But I already said that I will not pull another card, even though I want to pull one for Emperor. You know what? I'll do what I want. Let's pull one for the Emperor. Because initially the Wheel of Fortune, something's coming, but I don't know what it is, to be really honest. I'm not sure. There's something that's going to come for you in the coming week that's going to make you feel so overwhelmed. You'll be very, very confused. Okay, and I think it's also because you have a thing going on. Perhaps you have an event, you have something, and then suddenly some sort of external energy comes in and just makes you feel confused. Like, for example, let's say you have a big gig going on, and you found out that your crush is going to watch your concert, watch your gig, and you went like, oh my gosh, I can't do this in front of them. You know, it's kind of like that kind of feeling. But otherwise, I would say that this is very likely just a very busy week. I wouldn't say it's smooth, to be really honest. It's especially when you have 7 of Cups and 10 of Swords here, it's not going to be easy. But one thing's for sure: number one, you are on the right track. Number two, you are definitely growing. Okay, I like that there's Three of Pentacles here. Oh yeah, before I forget, Three of Pentacles does talk about collaboration. So perhaps the King of I don't know, the King of Cups here, very likely it's something to do with romance related. But otherwise, if you are not looking for love, if you're not really that into romance, then I would say very likely it's very unlikely, to be honest. You know what, let's just stick to the idea that you are being bounded to the thought and the memory of this King of Cups and Lovers here. Okay, otherwise I'm just going to confuse you with all kinds of possibilities. Yes, there's all kinds of possibilities, but if I'm in the end, if you're going to be confused, then there's no point in you listening to this reading, right? Okay, so let me summarize everything. All right, so this coming week you will be, I think I've said it before, but let me repeat it again. Let me repeat it. Hectic, chaotic, not easy energies, but you inspire other people and people look up to you. Okay, then all the more it is this coming week, it is the right time for you to present yourself, for you to be in the limelight. Okay, no matter whatever it is that is I would say holding you back. Okay, try your best to overcome these two energies, and you will see that the coming week is going to be a very fruitful one. Okay, all right, so Libras, I'm so sorry if it confused you a bit, but I really hope that the summary have made up for it. If this is where we part ways, I thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello Scorpios, so let's do your reading. Okay, so the format is going to be a bit different than my previous readings. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for you. Universe, what messages you have for Scorpios for the coming week from the 12th to the 18th of July 2021. Scorpios. It doesn't want to come out. It's okay. It means it doesn't. If it doesn't want to come out, it doesn't want to come out. So Scorpios. Okay. Four of Cups, the Chariot. Slow and steady. Page of Cups, Ace of Swords. Okay. I feel that this week there's a lot of creativity, number one. Number two, I can also feel that you have a direction in what it is that you want to achieve, in what it is that you want to do. Okay. It feels very dreamy. So if pay attention to your dream, number one, and also go with the flow in the sense that whatever ideas that come up from your mind, just go with it. All right, don't doubt yourself, and whatever ideas that come out, brain dump, just write everything on a piece of paper, and then when you're done dumping all the ideas, then you go through one by one. Okay. It kind of feels like you're in this process on fine-tuning some ideas. To me, I feel it's more like a brain dump, to be really honest. It's like you putting everything, all your ideas into a piece of paper, and then you find out which one is the right one for you. Okay, so let me find out more messages for you because it's so short. I'll give you one more card for the Page of Cups. Ace of Swords. Try to dream big. Don't go small. So what's your advice for Scorpios? Okay. I feel that you have this fear of thinking or of dreaming too big. All right? Because if you are in this process of brain dumping, then no idea is stupid idea. Just put everything into a piece of paper. Maybe it's because you're afraid of what your colleagues or your boss might think of your idea. Just dump everything on a piece of paper. Go through each and every one of them. Try to fine-tune the idea. Okay? I feel that you're very afraid to touch your potential or to show everyone what you can do out of fear that they may criticize you, or maybe more like you cannot take it if they were to laugh at you. And it's also due to this past experience that you've gone through, which is which which is now becoming the reason why to you holding back. All right. You have that right attitude, that you want to get things moving, and you do it, and you got the idea through, I want to say, the right way and the right intentions. And it's not just because, oh, I want to do this for the sake of money. No, when you have an idea, it's more like, okay, I want to do this so that it can contribute to the community, and in return, the community can bring in the money for the company, and then the company will be able to give it to their employees, and employees can generate income to the company, and so on and so forth. To me, I feel that you have this very big idea inside, and right now I feel that there's something stuck inside my chest, in the sense that very likely you have a very, very big heart, but you're so scared to show it. You're so scared to use it as your fuel to generate these ideas. I don't know who these ideas are for, but you know how sometimes people will criticize you. It's like, no, this kind of idea is a waste of time. We want to make money, money, money. There's no way, there's no time for us to look into how we treat the community and all that. There was another time for it. We can do a CSR for it, da, 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 da. But no, you're definitely different. I feel you're very, very different here, Scorpios. And I think you should step up. I don't think you should be afraid. And I believe that I don't, to be honest, I don't see success. But I believe that you will make the right decisions and make the right call. Okay? All right, Scorpio, so that's all I have for you. I hope this reading helps. I hope it resonates. If this is where we part ways, I thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, Sagittarius. So let's go straight into your reading. So this week's reading is going to be different than the previous ones. I will be pulling 3 cards for you. All right. So universe, what messages do you have for Sagittarius for the coming week from the 12th to the 18th of July 2021? Okay. And then 2 cards for you. All right. So King of Swords, 5 of Cups, Queen of Cups. So seems like there is some sort of regret or disappointment over someone. And you're not wanting to share this with other people. You keep things to yourself. You have this, I would say there's a bit of distance, as in emotional distance. And you do think about this person. Okay, but you are choosing not to say anything, or rather you want to be that, you know, that person who looks cool and calm and collected, and no one will figure you out. Okay, so let us see more of this 5 of Cups. Queen of Cups. So very likely you King of Swords, please. All right, so you're wondering, when is this going to change? I think you have not talked to this person, I wouldn't say a long time, but it's more like you are unable to understand or comprehend this person. You know, it's not like it's not like those small talks. You know, maybe it's been a while since you have a deep conversation with this person. It's kind of like, you know, when you talk to a person but you feel that the person is not there. Okay, it's something like that. Otherwise, it is just some sort of emotional distance between you and this person. This person may be your spouse, they may be someone physically close to you, but there is no connection, or more like the connection has fizzled out. Okay, and it scares you, to be really honest, and you wish and hope that it could be better than what you are in right now. I would also say you're a bit confused as to what you're going to do about this. Okay, and you're wondering, when is this going to end? So let me help you ask, universe. So what is it that Sagittarius should do in this situation? 3 of Swords. That doesn't help you now. How about the person? Obviously. Any last words for our Sagittarians? Okay, so Hierophant. I'm not sure who this person is to you, and perhaps the distance, whatever, the emotional or the physical distance, whatever, the distance between you is of course because both of you need space to perhaps process over what happened, or to give each other the time to process things. Okay. There is this indication that, you know, try not to be too hard on the person. Okay. But otherwise, I don't think you should worry, because your connection with this person, to me, it is divinely orchestrated. Okay. Instead of trying to win back this person, perhaps you should also take the time to process over why that thing happened. I don't know what happened between you both. Here I can already see the aftermath, but I don't know what happened before. Maybe you both had a quarrel. Maybe you both choose to give each other some time. To me, I feel there is some sort of a spiritual lesson for you to realize, and about yourself, and also about your person and the connection. Okay. All right. Sagittarius, that's all I have for you. I really hope this helps. I really hope this resonates. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello Capricorns. So let's get ready to do a reading. So Capricorns, I'm going to pull 3 cards for you. It's going to be different than my previous weekly readings. So Capricorns, what's in store for you for the coming week? Okay, let me start with these 2 first. Okay, 2 of Swords, Temperance, Ace of Swords. So you found something out, or you will be finding something out for the coming week. And you're trying your very best not to let this clarity of whatever it is that you found out disrupt your energy. I think you are at a point where either you cannot decide, or you do not want to make any decisions. 2 of Swords is a card of being in a stalemate, where you can't go left, you can't go right, you can't go front, back, and reverse and all that. So let's find out what this Ace of Swords, what is this thing that you will find out or figure out? Oops. Oh, hang on. What is this related to? Empress. So what is this Empress to our Capricorns? Four of Swords, 4 of Cups. So what is this? You suddenly found clarity over an Empress? I feel that this is about someone else. And it's tormenting you, to be really honest, or more like whatever or whoever is related to this Empress, it has tormented you. And this coming week you may found or realize something. Not that you will feel this energy of 10 of Swords, but I feel it's more about you found your peace over this person. So what is this Ace of Swords to Capricorns? Yeah, it is supposed to be related to someone that's very, very close to you. someone who probably has a lot of love and care for you. Now, I don't know the relation or how far, or the extension of the, what's the word, how heavy this connection is to you. I just can see that you found something out about a person that you once cared about. It does give you a bit of like closure, or more like, you know, you know something of them and you go, oh, okay, that kind of energy. I would go as far as to say that very likely you have not heard from this person for a very, very long time. And I wouldn't say that you are wanting to get back to this person or you're wanting to reach out to this person. It's just that it's something that you will know and you go like, okay, and you won't do anything about it because there's nothing to do about it. And so you will just go or continue your week like, you know, it's just a normal week. Okay, nothing special about the week, or more like anything, or more like you will find out something about someone and just okay, so I finally got my closure, that's it, done, that's over with. Okay, so any more messages for Capricorns? Be strong. I mean, I would not say that you'll be very, very upset about finding out something about this person, but it doesn't make you happy either. And I also want to say, very likely, you do not understand your feelings about this person. Okay? And so it's okay. You don't have to give yourself so much pressure, so much stress as to, you know, to understand why you feel so and so about this person. Okay, just give it time, just let it be. Hopefully one day you'll be able to find the answers for yourself. Okay, all right, Capricorns, that's all I have for you. I really hope this helps. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, Aquarius. So let's go into your reading. So universe, what messages do you have for Aquarius for the coming week from the 12th to the 18th of July 2021? So this is going to be a bit different than your previous weekly readings. I'm gonna pull one main energy for you and two supporting energies for you, Aquarius. Okay, so you have the Star, you have Three of Swords, and you have Three of Pentacles. Okay, so the Star, most especially when you have Three of Swords, it will talk about some sort of healing that you are in right now due to some heartbreak or some sort of very difficult energy that you may have dealt with before this reading. Okay, very likely you're still healing. Okay, and you're doing a good job. Okay, let's try to see what other messages we have here. Three of Swords. So this is about another person. Very likely some sort of communication that didn't go well and it frustrates you, it hurts you. Okay, and it is someone that you're very close to, someone you trusted, someone that you care about. Okay, you have a lot of love and care for this person. Okay, so Three of Pentacles. Okay, Seven of Swords. So you just decide, you know what, I don't want to deal with this energy. I don't have to to be in this energy and just keep crying and keep being angry and just being upset. I'm just gonna focus on my own journey. I'm just gonna do my own thing. In other words, you're trying to escape from this energy. Now let me see if you're doing it correctly. Not that you have to face everything, right? If you're not ready, then you're not ready, and it's okay. So tell me more. Okay, and you know, if sometimes walking away is the best solution or the best way to respond, especially when you're talking to a Queen of Swords, where they would think that, or they would assume that they are the smarter out of the bunch, and so nothing will get through them. Okay, yep. So you're just letting things be for now. You don't have to, and you're thinking, you know what, I don't have to deal with you, I'm not going to deal with you, I'm done, right? And when sometimes it's like this, when you cut someone away from your energy potential, from your energy attachment, you suddenly can feel the effects of that person not being with you. It's sometimes this kind of dynamics can happen, and I wouldn't say that you are suddenly in a better place. You know, whatever they say, whatever they've done to you, it still will have an effect over your life, and you need time, and you deserve the time to slowly heal from them, or from any energy that has been put onto you by them. Okay, any other messages you have for our Aquarius? And you know what, you are better without them. Okay, I mean, there's no doubt that there's still some pain, the residual pain inside you, there's no doubt about it, but know that you are healing very, very well, and just by walking away from them, you slowly regain your confidence, and you're able to focus over what's important to you, and that's very, very good. So, Ines, any last messages you have for Aquarius? Okay, so 7 of Wands. No matter what other people may say or think about you, it is not your duty to always prove to them that you are right and they are wrong, or, you know, to defend yourself. I mean, yes, 7 of Wands, in a way, it does indicate that you should stand up for what you did, or stand up for whatever actions that you took. Okay, but in this tarot, it would indicate that there are some people that may be saying things either in front of you or behind your back. It doesn't matter, so long as you can feel the positive effects of your energy right now. Then when you are with this person, then I don't think what other people think should matter, because those people are not you. They do not understand what you went through with this person, right? And so if walking away from this person makes you, you know, suddenly you feel a burden being lifted, I think it says a lot. Okay, all right, Aquarius, that's all I have for you. I really hope this helps. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello Pisces, so welcome to your reading. Alright, so this is going to be different than the other readings, my previous format, I mean. So this round, you will have 3 cards for yourself. Universe, what messages do you have for Pisces when it comes to their weekly readings? From the 12th to the 18th of June, what is it that you want them to know? Pisces. Okay, so 2 of Wands, Chariot, and the Page of Swords. Okay, I need more cards here. So what is this 2 of Wands about? Did I say 2 of Swords? I'm so sorry. I meant to say 2 of Wands. Ace of Swords. Alright. Seems like you're looking for an idea, right? You are trying to... You're seeking something. So what is this plan or what is this goal that you're wanting to achieve? I mean, I know that you want to do something. And I can see it's like, I want to do something, but I need to find my options first. So show me more about the Chariot. Okay, one more. Okay, so what's the importance of the Chariot then? Doesn't make sense. Okay. So you don't want to be tied down to something. As in like tight, you don't want to use the options that's available, is it? Tell me more about the Page of Swords then. Okay, and then I really do think this is about you looking for ideas. So you are trying to gather some information about something, and you know, it's kind of like you're not wanting to do it the old-fashioned way. You want to do things your way. And from how I see, it's like there's a bit of a rebellion in the sense that you don't want, you know, like I said, you don't want to do it the old way. You want to do it your way. And then I see you having to list out all the options and putting them into a structured like you have to put them into a more structured order or a list, or making sense of your ideas. Yeah, it's kind of like I can see how your mind is working, because you're trying to find this Ace of Swords here. Very likely, since it's not in the first 3 cards, so very likely it can be maybe about 1-2 weeks, but I would say next week you will get it, because it's very close, and also because you know what you're doing. Okay, and this week alone I can see you planning out all those ideas and all those the system of something. I hope this is making sense to you. Okay, so any other thing you want to tell Pisces about this part here? If you guys can hear the pitter-patter, it's raining. King of Pentacles. So what is this about? I think it's more about, I mean, King of Pentacles, I would explain this as a leader of some sort. What are you thinking, Pisces? I would say to me it feels more like on the surface maybe people will see you as the King of Pentacles and Two of Swords, but underneath it all you are planning to do something, and it's just like what I explained to you initially. Okay, in other words, number one, people cannot read you. Number two, you are planning something, but to be really honest, I cannot tell more than these few cards here. Okay, so any advice for them about this this thing they're thinking here? Two of Pentacles. So yeah, just plan whatever it is you want to plan. Make sure you're able to carry it out. So universe, any other messages you want Pisces to know? Okay, Page of Cups. What's the significance of this? Three of Wands. So what is this about? Another person, and you're wondering how to approach this person? Usually the Three of Wands is waiting for someone to reciprocate or waiting for someone to get back to you, but and I would go as far as to say that you and this person has a very big age gap. And I would understand why the Two of Swords is here, is because you're probably thinking about how to reach out to this person, but you're still thinking about, you know, you still need some time to think over whether or not to approach this person. I know this is supposed to be another message or an extra message, but I don't know why what happened. I just automatically just linked the two, so very likely they're meant to stick together. They are meant to be as one reading. Pisces, I cannot tell you if this is going to resonate with you, but I would say, and I would suggest that you can come back about Wednesday, Thursday, like that. You come back and watch this reading again, and then let me know then if it does resonate with you. Okay, right now maybe you'll be thinking, why is Aries talking about? I don't understand a thing. Yeah, I wouldn't understand it either if I were you, to be really honest, but you know, I see what I see, I feel what I feel. And that's all I have for you, Pisces. So I really hope that this will be able to help you. I thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye.